Now we continue next section, which is how to sketch the graph of quadratic function. So we have two cases here. First case is the graph of the quadratic function intersect with the x-axis. Okay, how you know the quadratic function have intersection with the x-axis or not? So you just use the mod 53 to key in. If you get the value in whole number or in fraction, meaning that they have intersection with the x-axis. If you get in terms of I, meaning that the answer is imaginary. So that one, meaning that the graph have no intersection with the x-axis. So now, how to sketch the following graph of quadratic function? So, example for this one, you can double check your answer, your have roots or not. So by using the mod 53, so mod eqn, so you key in a equals to 1, b equals to -4, c equals to 3. Then you have two answer. One is 3, one is 1. So meaning that these two is the roots of the quadratic function. So what you need to do is you put a 2 point here. After that, what you do, you need to determine the shape. So a is 1, meaning that greater than 0. So you have shape u. So you know the graph look like this. And then the value of c, y-intercept is 3. So at x, y-intercept is 3. So meaning that this one is 3. And then you can start to draw the shape like this. So this one is, these two is the roots, right? So middle part will be the axis of symmetry. So left and right, draw like this. Okay, so this one is how to sketch. And then for second one, also the same. You can try to key in calculator. A equals to, previously I said A must be positive, right? So convert become positive first. Okay, negative, multiply positive, and negative, multiply -1. Whole thing multiply -1. So negative will become positive, positive become negative, negative become positive. So getting this one and then key in calculator, mod 53, a is 1, b is -2, c is -15. Then you have the roots -3 and 5. So -3 and 5. And then what is the shape? A is -1, meaning that it's a set shape. So n like this. And then c is 15. C is 15. This is y-intercept. And then in between -3 and 5, at the middle here, this one is the axis of symmetry. Then you can roughly sketch the shape out, something like this. Okay, this is the first cases. So second cases, where you don't have any roots. So what can you do? You can try to, maybe some of you don't know how I know have roots or not. You try to key in calculator, mod 53 for these cases. A is 1, B is 0, C is 1. You will obtain in terms of I, meaning that this one totally don't have the x-intercept. So what you need to do? Never mind. So first step, you identify A first. A is 1, so greater than 0, meaning that shape U like this. And then you see B is 0, meaning that the axis of symmetry is the y-axis. So this one is axis of symmetry. And then C is the y-intercept. So y-intercept right here. So you can simply draw the curve like this. But you need to find one additional point here. So you can choose either when x equals to 2, what is the value? Or if you want to, you can choose also when x equals to 1, what is the f1 value? Also can. So up to you. You can choose any point on the curve to help you draw the line. So look at question B. This one also the same. A is -1, meaning that less than 0 is n shape like this. And then B is 0, meaning that the axis of symmetry at the y-axis there. And then C is -3. So -3 meaning that this is the y-intercept. So it looks like this. Then next step, you simply choose any x value. If you don't want x equals 1, you also can choose x equals to 2 to substitute and get a value. So at this point, then you draw like this. Make sure left and right must be equivalent because this one is axis of symmetry. So your homework for today will be textbook page 25, self practices 1.1G, question 1 AD, question 2 AC.